We're so excited to share these new CBD products with you. We've been working in stealth mode for a long time to get these out as soon as we could. We know that it's just something right now that clients are demanding. It's beyond, I think, trend-worthy at this point. It's something that there's so much awareness out there in the marketplace that it makes sense for you to add these to your spa right now. So without further ado, myself, if you haven't realized from my shining face right here, my name is Justin. I'm the CEO of ExPürtise.
And I'm Brandon. I'm the National Sales Director.
He's here even if he doesn't realize it yet himself. So how do you pronounce ExPürtise? That is our brand name, so we like to always familiarize yourself with that. And we say it just like the word expertise, but with a pure in the middle. It's actually very, very fun to say. So phonetically, if you need the help, it's really just like X, pure, tease. And once you start saying it, unfortunately, it's one of those things that kind of sticks with you. And you probably will never be able to hear the word expertise again without hopefully thinking of us. But really the meaning behind our brand name is really having that results with the purity. We want to give you the expert information and product knowledge and everything like that, but also with the purest ingredients possible. We're pretty popular too. We've only been around since 2015 is when we launched in the spa market, and we've already won multiple national beauty awards. We've been featured in every single trade magazine that covers the spa industry known to man. We've also been featured on NBC and CBS, and we do all of this stuff to really help our partners so that we try to raise awareness of the brand, what we're doing, so that when you can share it with your clients, there's a little bit more of the stuff to validate what you're telling them. In the history of ExPürtise, since I'm part of the history, I'll let Brandon catch you up to speed on how we kind of got to where we are now.
Well, ExPürtise was founded by brothers AC and Justin Dotterwijk, who we have the pleasure of spending time with today. They are two experienced industry experts with a unifying goal. They wanted to create the world's most results-focused skincare products with the purest ingredients possible. As ingredient experts, former product representatives, territory managers, media and spa brand consultants, and entrepreneurs, our founders, AC and Justin, really have a lot of knowledge and know what it takes to be successful in the spa industry.
And, I myself have been in the spa industry for well over a decade now. I've been through, before anybody ever knew what parabens were, to where they became pretty much toxic to have in your product. You wouldn't even want to have that conversation with a client over something like that. And so I've really just seen a lot of advances and shifts in our industry, especially with ingredient technology. And that was kind of when we noticed the huge divide that was existing in our industry. And so I've been doing this for so long, and I really kind of noticed that a lot of the anti-aging products, the ones that kind of wanted to make their claims off of science, they were the formulas that you still found a lot of synthetics in, petroleum-based fillers. They just oftentimes weren't the cleanest of ingredients. And on the other side were the 100% organic products that really wanted to cling to organics. But what happens with those is they really lack all of those great advances that we've made in wrinkle-reducing ingredients, better preservatives, things like that. And of course, great ingredients like peptides. And that was kind of when we had the light bulb moment before we started ExPürtise. We just realized that consumers were making an unnecessary choice, that you didn't have to settle between going 100% organic and kind of ignoring the advances that had been made in modern skincare. There really was a way to have a better skincare experience, and that we could develop formulations that would be all about results, because we know that that is so important. People can buy a product because they fall in love with the story, but if they don't really enjoy the product, if they don't see results, they're going to be reading another story and looking for another product to solve the actual things that they're trying to correct in their skin. And so with ExPürtise, we wanted to offer high quality luxury skincare products that are formulated by dedicated professionals because we actually do care about what you put on your skin. And we've worked really hard to accomplish this.
I mean, we like to partner with like-minded companies and individuals, and we spend a lot of time painstakingly go out to talk with our raw ingredient suppliers and make them answer tough questions for us. We do third-party testing to verify the purity of our ingredients. We've even done testing on our bottles, and we are leading the charge on alternate ingredients when the standard go-to doesn't really meet our stringent guidelines, most notably things like preservatives. We think there's a better way.
Yeah, and in a lot of ways you'd think, okay, well, it might be pretty easy, but what we found even after having been in the industry and knowing everything that we did about how to formulate products and how to bring things to market, we still had to reinvent the wheel to create products that really do have that luxurious application feel, smell great, offer amazing results. It all gets much more difficult when you're trying to also strive for purity. But that's a challenge that we are happy to accept. It's what we're passionate about doing, and it's really what leads us to our mission. You know, of course, we want to be with you guys. We want you guys carrying ExPürtise products, but the mission behind everything that we do is to offer the world's most results-focused products with the purest ingredients possible. Like I said, we're always going to put results front and center. We know that the products have to do what they're marketed to do. Otherwise, people aren't going to buy an eye cream that doesn't help with dark circles. That's what they want. So we really have this. This is our mission. It drives everything that we have done, and that is why we're really stacking up all these national beauty awards because the products are amazing, they work, and they have great pure ingredients. And so, just taking another higher look kind of at the philosophy of what does that and how do we create a pure ExPürtise product, we definitely do use a ton of different certified organic ingredients. Yep. We love organic ingredients. We just know that they aren't the only thing that you need when it comes to results. So we're going to make sure that we're paraben-free, we're phthalate-free. We even formulate our products gluten-free. And of course, we avoid a lot of other things that your clients are looking for. These are not only what they're looking for, it's what all the trend reports, the American Spa reports, everything what even is coming up in 2020 and beyond. These are all shifts that are happening in our market that with consumer awareness, these are the type of things that they're looking for. But another big thing about the ExPürtise philosophy is that we use clinical levels of our active ingredients. And that really sets us apart from other brands. Even the science-based brands a lot of times don't use actives at that really high concentration. So we're using all of our active ingredients at super high clinical levels, as well as giving you the purity of certified organics. And the way that we kind of think about that is that it's the perfect amount of science. We're giving you just enough results, just enough organics, so you get that perfect harmony of products, that ideal balance, so that you're getting amazing products and you don't have to really make any sacrifice. Now we get to come to the fun part of what you guys all came to talk about today. Yay. And that is these new CBD products. So this is just kind of a disclaimer that we want to share with you. You might have a lot of questions about the laws and the legality of CBD, and it has been changing quite a lot, just even the past 6 months. So this is the type of marketing message that we suggest that you have on anything that you're going to put in your spa, anything on your website. Market the products as 18 and over. It's not that they're dangerous for people under 18. It's one of the things, though, right now that the FDA is really keeping a close eye on the claims that people are making around CBD. What you can't be doing is making medical claims. Medical claims you can't make around anything that isn't a regulated drug. And so that's just something that kind of pops up on their radar. Brandon, did you have anything else you want to add on this specific topic?
Well, as long as it is pure CBD, it is 100% legal. You definitely want, there's going to be different laws with things that are full spectrum just because they contain THC. With CBD, as long as it's going to be pure CBD, you're just fine. And sticking to the 18 and over disclaimer is going to make sure that you're fine no matter what, even if you're retailing it online.
Well, and that's, the perfect segue, because ExPürtise, right, we just told you how our whole philosophy is rooted in purity, so that if we were going to bring you guys CBD products, we had to bring you pure CBD. And so what do we mean by pure CBD, and what do we think about when we're talking about that? It is what Brandon just mentioned, is that we want to have CBD that's 100% hemp-derived CBD. This has a couple different benefits. It's dramatically going to reduce even the possibility of having any THC in the product. Using 100% hemp-derived pretty much wipes it down to where it's 0% legally, even if there are, minuscule trace amounts. It's legally 0%. So that is something that we recommend, that we feel strongly about, to help assure that you can have these products, market these products, sell these products in all 50 states, is to make sure that any CBD product that you're looking to bring into your spa, double check the source of the CBD and make sure that it's coming from 100% hemp-derived sources. So another question, a lot of people ask is, why CBD? And why is this such a trend-worthy ingredient? Why is it taking the world by storm? Why are you already having clients ask you about CBD products?
It's a great question, Justin.
Yeah. It is a great question.
Early research has suggested that CBD may help treat or prevent breakouts thanks to unique therapeutic properties. And there have been quite a few studies that are suggesting that it reduces inflammation, that it fights oxidative damage. One of the most exciting things about it is that it will actually reduce and regulate and even out sebum production if you have overproduction of oil. And it actually kills off bacteria. So it does a wonderful job of just healing the skin and making sure that it's going to be ready for those wonderful wrinkle-reducing active ingredients to do their magic.
And so just by these 4 things right here, this is not all the stuff that CBD can potentially do. These are just some of the ones where they have research and studies that back these up. And so you can see why people are starting to get excited about CBD, because it's not a really harsh ingredient. You don't have to worry about side effects, and it can reduce inflammation. It can help treat acne. It can kill off bacteria. It has a lot of uses that it's already showing. So people, again, are getting excited for a good reason. And we wanted to share this other education with you guys. This is just so now that even if you're thinking about carrying CBD products, now you even maybe know why you want to carry CBD products. You got to be able to talk about CBD products. You need to know the lingo. So what is some stuff that you might want to know about CBD products? Unlike the nice little emoji there, CBD is not psychotropic, and it will not get you high. So please, whatever you do, don't try to smoke these CBD products. They won't do anything. Just use them on your skin. Again, because we're using the pure hemp-derived CBD, another question that we get asked quite a bit is, will this show up on a drug test? And they won't, because again, we're using that 100% hemp-derived CBD. There's no risk of anything showing up on a drug test, so you don't need to worry about that. And the other big added thing about us using the hemp-derived CBD is that it doesn't have THC, and they are legal to use in all 50 states. So you can use them in spa treatments. CBD can be sold in a retail setting in all states. These products that we're marketing are for professional-only use and should not be used as retail items. But as long as you're following these guidelines, you shouldn't have any problems in your area. So now that we're talking the talk, you guys are understanding why, other things that are getting people excited about CBD. This is really some concrete independent research that was done by the Journal of Experimental Medicine. And they released this study that showed that CBD could suppress inflammatory and neuropathic pain by targeting specific glycine receptors to diminish pain. So whenever we have these great kind of conversations, this is where I tell you have to put on your science cap a little bit, and we're going to dive into not full-blown genetics, but a little bit of biology to explain, how CBD works. And this is one of the studies that really did get people jazzed up about CBD. This was one of the first things where they thought, wow, this could be this miracle product because it was done in such a tight scientific setting, and it worked. It was one of the things that, you know, whenever they do these studies, they do them to try to disprove things. And they were testing this specifically on mice, and they found that it did indeed work. So what this study really did, and where it showed that it may represent the therapeutic use for treatment of chronic pain and other diseases, again, goes back to the glycine receptor dysfunction. It was able to help that with no side effects. What were you going to say, Brandon?
I was just saying that there are two specific glycine receptors. So there's a CB1 and a CB2 glycine receptor. The CB1 is the one that interacts with THC. That's the one that actually has a chemical effect on your brain, whereas the CB2 glycine receptor is the one that CBD interacts with. And that one is more specifically tied to the autoimmune system and can really help with reducing inflammation and pain because it just interacts differently as a chemical.
Yeah. So you can see again why people were getting so excited over this, because unlike a lot of other pain medications, we know opioids is a huge thing right now that's being covered in the news. How people get prescribed, you know, pharmaceuticals for pain, it's a huge business. I mean, it's a multi-billion-dollar business. There are millions of people all over our country, but all over the world that suffer from chronic pain. And so CBD is just really cool because it's shown to diminish, actually stop those nerves from firing in people that have chronic pain with zero side effects. And even things like ibuprofen. If you take too much ibuprofen, it can cause problems in your body. So something that has no listed side effects that can actually, you know, potentially help some of these things is a pretty big breakthrough. And this was the landmark study that kind of got the ball rolling and is just, you know, been an explosion of CBD here in America.
Yeah, so I think it's important for us to kind of just hammer home again what you want to look for in your CBD products when you go to pick them up. You want to, of course, make sure that you have 100% hemp-derived CBD. As I'd mentioned earlier, you want to avoid things that say full spectrum, because full spectrum means that it contains THC in it as well. There's other studies that are going on that show additional benefits that can come from full spectrum, but our worries here as professionals is providing something that's 100% legal and that we are providing a great service for the client. You want to check the CBD content, because you're going to find that it's going to range in different products. They'll have different milligrams per ounce. So make sure that the CBD content is listed on any products that you're going to carry and that you're going to offer, because you're also going to get those types of questions from your clientele that want to have something like a CBD facial or want to purchase CBD products from you. And then I'd say the most important thing is with all of these different companies coming out with CBD products, you have to, once again, start to question the purity of the rest of the formula. Just because the product has CBD in it doesn't mean that it's going to be free of other controversial ingredients that you may not want to be putting on your skin or that your clients may not want you offering. So be sure that they don't use controversial ingredients in the rest of the formula. I know that you're a big expert on all this as well, Justin.
Well, it's that last point, you know, it goes back to what we feel very, very strongly about. And so what I would say to you guys is just don't let CBD be one of these things that get you starstruck. You know, you're all professionals. You understand why having not only great ingredients, but pure ingredients, the source of the ingredients, everything like that is so important, what you're going to be putting topically onto your product. So like I said, don't get starstruck just because something is CBD and you see CBD on a label that you just kind of forget to look at all of that other stuff, because knowing all the other ingredients in it is just as important as any other product that you would sell or use in a treatment. So always look at that and do check the CBD content. It's one of those things. I'm trying to think of a good, safe analogy to tell you guys, but basically you want to make sure you know that concentration, because if you're using a product that has 10 or 20 milligrams, you know, in a multi-ounce product, not only do you know that you're getting a low percentage then per ounce of CBD in the product, CBD as a raw ingredient is very, very expensive. And so if you're buying an expensive product and it has a low CBD content, you probably are overpaying for what you're getting in that instance. So just double check the CBD content, double check all the other ingredients in the product, and you'll be a CBD expert in no time. And now we get to dive into the fun stuff, the product knowledge. We really have worked so hard on these, and we're so excited for you guys to all try them. The feedback on our effective anti-aging soothing balm has been through the roof already. And when we say it's active, it is very, very active. So this product, it enhances blood circulation, delivers inflammation relief, and it has 4 different organic oils in it. It will instantly soothe and cool, diminish cramping, and leave your skin feeling refreshed. Do not apply this to your face or a client's face. This is a body application, like Pam is agreeing with. Don't put this on your face, because you'll definitely feel that activity. This product, though, is going to be diminishing the cramping, muscle tension. So great if you're feeling cramped. If you're doing a massage service, we have add-on protocol to use this as well. It's going to reduce inflammation like all of our CBD products. That is one of the key things that people are buying CBD for. And it's going to hydrate the skin, as we're going to explain to you some of the other fatty acids that are included in the CBD oil just have so many other benefits to your skin other than some of the ones that we outlined. So with each of these products, we just want to break down the ingredients for you.
Yeah, so with this particular product, we start with a ton of wonderful certified organics: beeswax, coconut oil, almond oil, hemp seed oil, peppermint oil, and lavender oil. And then, of course, we have the magic CBD, the cannabidiol hemp oil. And then you get that wonderful pepperminty menthol scent, in addition to the anti-inflammatory benefits of St. John's wort and astragalus root extract. And then we have our wonderful clean preservative lacana stock root radish ferment. We could go on for hours about that.
Yeah, and the astragalus root is a really cool ingredient that we even use in our face serum. And for each of these products too, we don't just want to give you the ingredient list like that. We're going to break down each of these key ingredients for you just to give you a better understanding. So the organic coconut oil, it's also been shown to reduce inflammation, keep your skin moisturized, like skin balm. So we have almond oil. It's full of vitamins E and A, nourishes the skin. It's even really great to use on sun-exposed skin, eczema, rashes. It covers a lot of different skin problems. Organic jojoba oil. Side note, I always have a fun way to say that, but I'll skip that. The jojoba oil, it's lighter than other oils, which is what makes it such a popular ingredient to use. So it does absorb into the skin for deep hydration. It does that because it's really similar to the oil of our own skin. And so the result that you get from that is a really non-greasy application. It gives you that healthy glow, and it does all of it without clogging pores. The added benefit of this CBD facial that we're sharing with you guys in these CBD products is they have so many different benefits, and it is very customizable with either products you already have in the treatment room, or we have our other non-CBD products that you can add into a facial. So just really versatile. The organic hemp seed oil, again, is super loaded with these vitamins A and E. It has trace amounts of important minerals that you need, like potassium and magnesium. And it's also going to aid that blood flow to the skin. So with this soothing balm, I feel like I need to exercise just to use it and get some rubbed on my shoulders, but it'll instantly make you feeling great.
I think this is another good point to point out as well, too, Justin, is a lot of products will kind of skirt around the edges and just kind of talk about the benefits of CBD, and then they don't actually have CBD. They have hemp seed oil inside of them, which is a completely different ingredient. It's a great ingredient in and of itself, but you'll notice that a lot of the times they're actually marketing it as having the same benefits when it's just a completely separate thing. So inside of here, we also...
Don't let hemp seed oil masquerade as CBD.
Yeah. It is a wonderful ingredient. It's an amazing ingredient, but it doesn't interact with the CB2 receptors, which is what we're really going for with our cannabidiol hemp oil, which of course, as Justin had alluded to earlier, is rich in linoleic and oleic omega-6, omega-3 fatty acids. It's full of anti-inflammatory properties, and there are wonderful studies that suggest that it does a wonderful job of targeting inflammation and help in alleviating pain. We also have our organic peppermint oil, which brightens skin and aids in scent therapy and that cooling effect. The thing that I really like about that cooling effect is it tends to take your mind off the pain. Even as the inflammation is going down, your mind is soothed as well by that wonderful cooling effect that you get. We also have organic lavender oil, which has natural anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties. And as I had alluded to earlier, the St. John's wort provides antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties, as well as the astragalus root extract. All wonderful ingredients.
Yep. Another product here that we've introduced in our CBD collection is the effective anti-aging CBD calming mask. And this was the first one. Some of you guys might have gotten to have a nice sneak peek and tried this as early as January. Med Spa distributors had a nice exclusive with the CBD calming mask. So we use 2 different types of clay in this mask. And if you've ever tried the selfie mask that we have, this one is also great at drawing out impurities. It really will revitalize dull skin, promote cell skin turnover, and it's one of the things you'll see instant results, but even the next day. We've been having, hearing stories from estheticians about their clients calling them up the next day just because of the results they see off of this one product. So it is a really great innovative mask. I mean, we're doing new things, combining a mask and CBD and these types of clay that nobody else is doing. When we go through these ingredients, you're going to see too that aside from the CBD, it is loaded with antioxidants. So the product is going to reduce redness and inflammation. Like I said before, that's a huge thing that for CBD products. The antioxidants are going to be neutralizing free radicals. Those great fatty acids and everything are going to be decreasing acne and breakouts. The clay is going to be absorbing that excess oil without stripping any of your natural oils away from your skin. And it is going to promote that bright, clear, and even complexion. And like I said, even the day after you use the product, your skin is just going to feel super soft.
So soft.
Yeah. We always, another one of our taglines is make your skin say wow. And we definitely feel like this is a product that lives up to that.
So just to go over the ingredients here, we start off with super clean reverse osmosis water. We do use the Australian white kaolin clay, which is the most gentle of all clays. We've added Rasul clay, which is very silky in texture, very nice feeling. The cannabidiol hemp oil at 100 milligram concentration inside of the mask. Shea butter, certified organic ingredients are abound in this. We have rosehip oil, carrot oil, evening primrose oil, lavender essential oil, lime essential oils, rose, geranium, orange sweet essential oil, and papaya fruit extract, banana fruit extract, ginkgo biloba extract, ginseng root extract, green tea extract, and then we have our super clean Lacana stock preservative as well.
And if you guys notice too, we use Lacana stock as our main preservative that we use in our products. You don't see that often. It is a natural preservative system. So it is beyond paraben free. It works a lot like, it's a root radish ferment. So it works, we always say kind of like how kimchi works to preserve itself. And it has a 2-year shelf life. So really long shelf life, natural preservative system. It's something that not only you'll love, but your clients will too. Taking that deeper look into the ingredients too. Coconut oil, like we told you before, great for inflammation, great at keeping skin moisturized. That white kaolin clay, it cleanses, detoxifies the skin, will leave your skin just feeling super soft, gives you nice instant brightening, and it does draw out those impurities, really good for pulling out blackheads and doing all that, absorbing the excess oil without stripping your skin. The Rasul clay comes, from the other side of the world, and it's naturally occurring. It has a nice, really smooth texture like Pam was just showing you guys. And it just, another one of these clays that's gentle enough to get the job done and give you the bright, clean, clear complexion. But it's not going to be over drying. And since you are using this in a multi-step, it's not just a standalone product. You're going to be hitting the skin with a lot of hydrators after this.
Yeah, and in and of itself, it doesn't do a ton of stripping of hydration, but that's a great point as well, Justin, that there's a lot of wonderful rehydration that's going to go on with the additional products that you're going to use in a service. Again, when we come back to the cannabidiol hemp oil, that in and of itself does a wonderful job of providing hydration with the linoleic, oleic, omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids. And just to hammer home the point again, the reason this mask is so great when treating acneic clients is because the CBD oil will actually go in and interact with the CB2 receptor, which regulates oil production, and it will lock in moisture, and then it will make your actual sebum producers produce less oil and less sebum, effectively regulating everything for all those men and women who deal with overproduction of oil. This is just going to be such an exciting addition to their skincare lineup. We also have the organic evening primrose oil, which effectively regulates hormonal imbalances in the skin. It reduces the occurrence of acne and breakouts. It reduces redness and inflammation, promoting a bright, clear, and even complexion. I'm sure you can all kind of see where we're going with creating a mask like this. We just really wanted to provide something for you as professionals that you could use on clients who are having either breakouts or they just have a real issue with acne to begin with.
And that's a perfect segue into this next product. Like Brandon just said, the thing about correcting and bringing your oil levels back into balance is that's so important, and really, like I said, leads right into the talking about this product. We're so excited about this CBD energizing toner because it's 100% alcohol free. So it's not going to, drastically overstrip your skin and send your skin into overdrive trying to balance back out that oil level. You're not going to find a lot of CBD toners available right now, so it is one of those rare things that you can be adding into your treatment room that not everyone else is going to have. It's great, has all those nice fatty acids, so it's locking in moisture, not stripping it. It also is antiseptic and astringent, so you are going to get that still great feeling of a toner without the alcohol. It's going to help regulate those oil levels, not clog the pores, helps shrink down the pores, promote your skin cell turnover, and keep your skin super soft, super youthful. Like all the CBD products, we are addressing reducing inflammation. You're going to constrict the pore size, though, with this toner. Like I said, those fatty acids are keeping in moisture, not letting them escape. This is a really nice thing following up after you've done the mask. Increasing that skin cell turnover, we all know why that's beneficial. Your skin will be super soft, and the antioxidants are going to protect you from the environmental damage. Taking a deep look at this ingredient list.
Not to correct you at all, but you actually do the toner to prep the face for the mask.
Sorry.
we have wonderful ingredients in this as well. We have that super clean reverse osmosis water, a ton of certified organics with witch hazel, lavender, Mont Blanc oil, lemon peel oil, Cape chamomile oil, tea tree leaf oil, cannabidiol hemp oil, cucumber extract, honeysuckle flower extract, and of course our super clean Lacana stock preservative.
I have to agree with Justin, though. You can use it before and after the mask for the toner. So,
and the nice thing, too, for everybody to know, it does have a mister top. So we know some toners sometimes have flip caps and things like that. The mister is really great to apply, to mist and spray over the face. You can use cotton rounds to apply it, but I know Pam just loves to spray and let it just waft down. So different ways. Yep, always works great like that. And the nice thing with having that mist top in an 8-ounce product, it's going to last you a long time.
A long time.
Taking that deep dive again, the witch hazel, really nice substitute, again, to keep us alcohol free, going to help with the inflammation and reducing the pore size. Our amazing CBD at those super high concentrations, 200 milligrams, even in an 8-ounce product, because it is very, very concentrated. You're going to get all those great benefits from that. The lemon peel oil is one of these super strong antioxidants. It has the added benefit of being antimicrobial, so great for killing bacteria and aids in reducing acne. And the tea tree essential oil is also an antioxidant, antimicrobial, and great at reducing acne.
I know that a lot of people may not be familiar with lavender malt blanc essential oil, but it, again, is something that's going to reduce redness and acne scarring and soothing dry skin. Again, we're just trying to really heal that skin palette and make it ready for these wonderful anti-aging ingredients to do their work. The chamomile essential oil lightens complexion and evens out skin tone, so you get that nice brightening effect. And then the cucumber fruit extract is actually a superfood for the skin. It provides vitamins, minerals, and hydration, keeping skin young and healthy, which is what we're all going for here. And the honeysuckle flower extract is rich in flavonoids and saponins and is shown to improve dull skin. It actually acts as a natural cleanser.
Well, and like I told Brandon earlier, I know every Monday morning I wish I could have a big, tall cup of flavonoids to start the week. It's a great thing to start your week. And you guys will really notice when you use this product, that cucumber fruit extract really shines through and makes the product smell amazing. And that's just a good time to remind you guys again, we don't use synthetic fragrances in ExPürtise. Huge thing.
Yep.
So aside from having the great clinical levels, being paraben-free and all those other things, we take our purity to that next level and don't use synthetic fragrances on our products. The next product here that kind of rounds out our CBD collection is the Soothing Massage Oil. So it's not the last product that we're going to cover today, but it's an amazing product, and it is super loaded with CBD. This one has 400 milligrams in it, so you're getting a just mega dose of CBD. We're also using 6 different emollients in our massage oil to lock in. So, you know, I think a lot of times with a massage oil, people, you know, just want to go super simple. Ours is really well rounded out to give you a great experience, an amazing slip, and that super high concentration of CBD. So like all the CBD, you're going to be helping with inflammation or protecting skin with antioxidants. This is really another one of those products that's great for reducing muscle tension. You're going to be stimulating blood circulation, which is always a plus. It's going to leave your skin feeling nice and hydrated, and it does have that very efficient massage slip. A little bit goes a long way. We know that can be a problem with massage oils. You feel like you're having to keep going back and keep pumping more to get a service done. And this is one where a little bit definitely goes a long way.
Goes a very long way. I think it's important to point out as well that when they've done all these clinical trials, 400 milligrams has been the amount that they've used when they're showing that reduction in pain. And when we're doing these massages, we really want to make sure that we provide a wonderful service and leave people feeling healthy and relaxed. Some of the early comments that we've gotten from this, from clients who have had services done to them, is that they've never had a better night's sleep in their entire life than when they got a CBD massage. Now, the ingredients in this are absolutely wonderful. We have that sesame seed oil, the sunflower oil, avocado oil, safflower oil, jojoba seed oil, olive oil, cannabidiol hemp oil, caprylic capric triglyceride, vitamin E, vitamin A, and of course our super clean Lacana stock preservative.
It's funny because when we're listing off those first oils, you might think we're doing a cooking class, but as you'll see, these oils have a lot of therapeutic and other benefits for your skin. The sesame seed oil is a really great moisturizer. It is super rich in vitamins E, D, and B. It's a complex oil, and it's going to leave your skin really smooth and give you that nice silky texture. Sunflower oil is also a great moisturizer, great at reducing inflammation. It's a natural oil like all these that we're covering, so another one of those nice just purity kind of sidebars there. The sunflower oil is also really high in vitamin E. And we know how much marketing has been done just so your clients have heard about how vitamin E is important for their skin for good reason. It's great for preventing, reducing scars, and smoothing out existing wrinkles, which makes it an excellent component to have in a body product like this. Avocado oil is another one of those tasty oils, but it is extremely rich in omega-3 fatty acids. We've been telling you about these fatty acids. Don't get confused by the name. They are really just great at locking in moisture into your skin without clogging your pores or doing anything. And there's been studies done on avocado oil specifically that have shown that it also may help reduce or help wounds heal more quickly. So as you can see, we're using CBD, which has all these great ingredients, but like I said, don't discount the other ingredients in the product. These oils, like I said, they're not for cooking. They're in there to help your skin out quite a bit. And the safflower oil is high in oleic and linoleic acids, which we've been covering quite a bit. Really great at keeping your skin hydrated. It's an excellent lubricant, part of what gives this product that really nice slip to the skin.
We also have the amazing jojoba seed oil that is a lot like the oil produced by our own skin. It's important to know that when you're getting a massage, it's not going to clog your pores. Olive oil softens the skin. It's an excellent moisturizer, filled again with a multitude of vitamins, A, D, E, and K. Does a wonderful job of providing nutrients that your skin may be lacking or deficient in, and revitalizes the skin's topmost layers, which are going to be the thing that you're most directly affecting during massage. And then, of course, the cannabidiol hemp oil at high 400 milligram concentrations is going to really relax muscles, reduce pain and swelling, and just leave a person in a very, very relaxed state.
And one of the other things about the CBD and the hemp oil that I forget if we covered on, but it's nice to point out that with these fatty acids, any other active ingredients that you're using in these products or other products, it can help the effectiveness on them, because a lot of these active ingredients use a liposome delivery system, and it can kind of hitch a ride using some of these other fatty acids to help you get a little bit deeper penetration and more efficacy out of those actives. Now we finally get to this product. I love this product. It's a body product. It's our first body product that we have in retail professional. This is our first one that we've developed, so we're super pumped about this one. It has so many different ingredients in it. Yeah, I know. So you're gonna get long-lasting moisture with this one. Also, again, great with, it has a lot of different antioxidants in it, vitamins, minerals. It's going to give your skin that really excellent, healthy glow. It's going to reduce redness, promote even skin tone, soften and soothe the skin. It's just really great. I wish I would even have watched Pam demo it a little bit more.
We've got just a multitude of wonderful ingredients for your body inside of this product. We have the super clean reverse osmosis water, stearic acid, all of our favorite sodium hyaluronate. Certified organics are abound in this product. We have filet of aloe vera, mango seed butter, jojoba oil, EVOO, extra virgin olive oil, and hemp oil. We got that triglyceride blend of caprylic, capric, and mysteric acids, the stearic triglyceride, the dicaprylyl carbonate. We have our cannabidiol hemp oil, cyberry, blueberry, tangerine, matricaria flower, cranberry, goji fruit, apple, green tea, mangosteen peel, noni, passion flower, pomegranate, white tea, grapefruit, and then our super clean Lacana stock preservative.
So as you can see, it's a loaded product. It has a lot of different organics in it. It has hyaluronic acid in it. It has cyberry, which is one of the world's most powerful antioxidants in it. So it's just a loaded product. And so when we break down these ingredients, you're going to see, again, using that great CBD at high concentrations, even in an 8-ounce product. As Brandon mentioned, we do use the organic fillet of aloe vera. So as you might have, enjoyed some other fillets in your life, it's a premium cut. And so you're getting the premium part of the aloe vera. And like a lot of other products that you may have ever seen with aloe vera, it's going to be rich in antioxidant. It is great for cooling and soothing the skin. Makes it nice for if you do have too much sun exposure. Of course, we don't recommend that you do that. And the aloe vera, the polysaccharides have been shown to reorganize skin cells and stimulate collagen production as well. So you're getting a lot of science, a lot of organics, and a lot of benefits even in a body product.
Yeah, and there's just some wonderful certified organic extracts. They're all superfruit extracts that are designed to supercharge your skin receptors with antioxidants, minerals, and replenishing vitamins, just to provide the skin with a boost in overall health and well-being. A lot of the times our skin, when it's getting attacked by the environment, it's left deficient in these vitamins and minerals, and it just really helps supercharge your skin up. And then, of course, we want to lock in hydration with our hyaluronic acid. I'm sure we all know how amazing that particular ingredient is. Skin conditioning agent that intelligently hydrates and nourishes the skin's collagen network. It's actually able to bind up to 1,000 times its molecular weight in water. Wonderful ingredient.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I just wanted to point out. I'm sure you guys hopefully have heard this 1,000 times. There's another pun intended. But if you didn't hear this, you know, when you were in school, or you haven't heard it in other products that you've looked at or things, hyaluronic acid, the reason you see it all the time and people always love it is because it's a smart hydrator. It holds on to that moisture that's already in your skin. So it's not that it's adding 1,000 times of more moisture. You know, what it's actually doing is keeping the moisture that's in your skin from leaving the skin. And we know that's what happens when you are exposed to the sun, when you have any DNA damage, cracked skin, and even when you sleep. When we sleep is when our skin gets the most hydrated. So pretty much any time is an important time to use a body product. And when you can get the added benefit of CBD, that really just makes this one a superstar product. This is the favorite part of the presentation, because this is where we tell you guys to get started today. Why do you want to do that? Well, not only, of course, are your clients already asking you about this, and you probably have read about CBD stuff, but the Brightfield Group, which does a lot of industry research specifically on the CBD market, is projecting that by 2022, which it's not that far off, you know, 2022, it used to be, that seemed like so far away. But as we know now, that's just a short few years from now. The CBD-based hemp products is expected to reach $22 billion. So if you want to get a slice of that $22 billion, it is just a really good time for you to consider adding CBD products to your spa. And these luxurious products that we have developed are something that's going to instantly let you add a really great high-end facial to your spa.